So this place here is called the Schoolhouse Gift Shop. It used to be the Apgar schoolhouse from 1915 to 1958. Pretty cool, huh?
We enjoyed our short time in Glacier National Park. Unfortunately, it wasn't the full experience that we wanted. But it's time to go do some rail fanning. So, let's go explore the Hi Line Sub. Hi, I'm Matthew.
Hi, I'm Susan.
Together we love to travel.
The saying goes, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Well, 2020 dealt us the biggest lemon of all.
Instead of being sourpusses about it, we made the best lemonade ever.
An epic road trip!
Since our day at Glacier National Park ended sooner than we thought it would, we decided that it was time to go rail fanning and see how many spots we could hit on the BNSF Hi Line Sub. Our first stop was just outside the park at West Glacier, Montana, also known as Belton. After catching the grain train at Belton, we headed west on US 2, a short distance to Coram, Montana, where we caught a train crossing the Flathead River. We are doing some rail fanning now that we have left Glacier National Park. First train was at West Glacier. We just got one going over the Trestle at Coram. And now we're heading back east. Our next stop was east of Belton, above the rail line and the Flathead River. While we waited for the next train, we appreciated the rafters floating by on the Flathead River. So as you just saw, we cut another train, and now we're heading even further east. We're not quite to where we started this morning at Essex.
No defects. Repeat, no defects. Out.
We were able to get ahead of BNSF 8202, which we saw above the Flathead River. We were able to pull in and capture the train, and even got a view. Yesterday we stopped at Safeway to get lunch stuff. Sorry, there's cars passing by, so.
Lots of road noise.
And so this is what we got for our lunch. We got a sandwich, and we brought some chips from home. And we have pop in the cooler, some chocolates, and a whole bunch of other snacks, fresh fruit, yep. So we're gonna sit here on the side of the road, also next to the rail tracks, and do some rail fanning and eat some lunch. After catching the train at Paola, we headed east on US 2 towards Overlook in Glacier National Park. I wanted to catch a train over the Sheep Creek Trestle, which you can see from the Overlook.
at Goat Lick Overlook, and this is a spot where in the spring you can spot goats licking the rocks on the side of the hill. And that is because they want the sodium and the calcium and the other minerals that are in the rocks coming down, seeping from the water, to sustain them. So it was actually a gorgeous overlook, and Matthew actually caught a train over the trestle.
So we are on US 2 east of Essex, and we are currently heading up to the summit of Marius Pass, which is also the Continental Divide. The Great Northern Railroad chose Marius Pass as the location of its main line because it's the lowest pass across the Continental Divide in the state of Montana. The Great Northern was later acquired by the Burlington Northern, which was later acquired in merger with the Santa Fe to become the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad. And the line is still currently used today by the BNSF to take trains across its Hi Line.
No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 322 out.
So beautiful up here. So welcome to Marius Pass and the obelisk. So the obelisk here is the Flathead National Forest Memorial to Theodore Roosevelt for his commemoration of leadership in the conservation of forests of the United States. Sorry, a truck arrived. And this is also the Continental Divide. So anything east of here, which is that direction, the waters flow to the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. Anything on this side flows to the Pacific Ocean. While we're up here at Marius Pass, you gotta do a little rail fanning, right? I caught 2 trains. Both I had seen before, one at Paola and one at Sheep Creek Trestle. But a train's a train. So we are leaving Marius Pass behind. We are headed west on US 2, and we're going to go back to Essex, and with a stop in between, and we'll show you that when we get there. So enjoy the ride. The hill there. Well, you could before the trees came, but the snow sheds help the railroad keep operating even in avalanche danger. When we arrived at the area around Overlook, we noticed a line of cars on the side of the highway. So of course we stopped and we retreated to some goats.